I don't think I created an intro for this. Okay, so you've probably watched the previous two videos. Adobe is screwing over all their customers. But I didn't know that they were. I got a new computer, which ended up being a total dud, but it was just a weird glitch. It was total simulation theory. For some reason, I couldn't get Premiere onto my computer, and I was like, how long until I can't get Premiere on this computer? Because I looked up the specs, and Adobe does have like minimum specs, so you just kind of gotta have you gotta be rich and have lovely computers to use their software. So I was like, kind of last straw for me. Can't afford the yearly subscription, and I'm getting it on a huge discount. I was getting it on a teacher's discount. At this point in time, I have left Adobe, but when I started this video, I hadn't yet, and I'm just looking for alternatives.
Right, Vinci Resolve. But is this the company, Blackmagic? Do they not have a? Okay, I'm just looking at the URLs. Sure. Products. Okay, yeah, Blackmagic. Is that? Yeah, they're the company that creates DaVinci. Let's get it. The video editing I do is incredibly basic. So I'm just going to try with the free version for now. And then see. Well, it's the same descriptions, but it's got the word better. That's the only one. Beta. See, this is what it meant. They've got like automatic AI tracking, blah blah blah. I don't need any of that shit. Did it click? It did click. And DaVinci. Okay, before bed, I want to import my keyboard shortcuts from Premiere into DaVinci and start a digital artwork. I'm definitely like a bit behind on these just because there's a lot of projects going on. And the artwork won't be shared today, which is such a shame. There's also these effects that, like these presets that I've made, a lot of them. So I'm gonna, next I'm gonna see if I can get those out. Okay. Shift. Command K. Fuck it, just. Okay. Where's chat? Click on save as a KYS file. Okay. Save as. Are you giving me an option to do KYS? Well, let me just, no, I'll keep that name. Okay. Save. Okay, let me just, I don't know where it is. Okay, if you already have shortcuts, what you do is you search the name of your shortcuts. And then it's just there. Manually convert the keyboard shortcut. Unfortunately. What the fuck, chat? Click on save as and export as your KYS file. Convert. Does not directly import KYS files. You need to manually reassign them. Why did you get me to do that? Why did you get me to do that, chat? Are you just like, what's that dark triad kind of personality? Okay. Fucking hell. Chat's such a dickhead. I'm just curious, and because we might have learnt the hard way just now what chat's gonna do. Oh, okay, we can't import Premiere files. No, we can't. Okay. What if I go to Premiere and save it as... you see these? I've just got a lot of files. You see these files? Oh, these aren't the only ones, though. I've got shitloads more. Okay, this is a big project. Let me see. Let me just, let me do the keyboard shortcuts first. Do I even need to record this? Just in case, because I'm just gonna like, it's tough because I can't see what the two shortcuts are here. I go assigned. Sure, I'm doing this blind. Okay, there's a little jargon going on here. So clip, I think, is if I've been using B for it. What's B? And then I'm kind of like trim B. I'd love to know what B is. Blue. Really? What? Let me just. Blue. What the fuck is blue? Nah, get rid of that. Okay, let's see if I can just like copy the files in. Nope. This is gonna be a much bigger learning curve than the other programs. Because I would like to get rid of this window. Export as XML. Alright. Alright, so I was in Premiere. And then I went File, Export, Final Cut Pro. And that reminded me, I'm like, okay, this is probably like, this will be the third program that I've used heavily. So I can do it. Import timeline. Desktop. Staples. Import. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, I gotta read this, but I'm essentially clicking OK. Holy crap, what are we up to? Clip graphic in track V3 timecode 3. Okay, let's go to timecode 3. I'm going to continue tomorrow. It's bedtime. Yep. Alright, I'm back a few days later. I need 2 timelines. I need 2 because I've always got my staples, like items that I always put into every video, and then the actual video. And I only need 1 of these. I don't know why there's 2, and I can't figure out. Then I'd prefer it if my items were limited to there and we're in bins. So let's sort it out. Can I delete this? Can I, how do I even, add folder. And then if I want to delete it, remove. Okay, so these are essentially, they're not for me. That's easy, okay. Sounds. Give me another one. This is gonna be the hardest out of all of them to pick up. It just doesn't, it just doesn't, it's not like there's an option here to move it. Change source folder. No? Okay, you can't drag them, but you can re-import them. Organizing sound. Once imported, you can move or organize the sound clips within your new bin, dragging them around media pool. Wait a second. So, if they're already in the Vinci Resolve's built-in... Oh, it's not in the built-in library, though. Ugh. Okay, I only have to do this once. Can I copy? Can I drag? Sounds. The fuck is this, DaVinci? Okay, you can't directly drag files out of the smart bin. However, you can easily organize your media into custom bins. Okay. Open media pool. Right click anywhere in the media pool. New bin. I did that. Naturally. Smart bin where you're located. Select the files you want to move. Multiple, whatever. Simply drag. But you just said you can't drag. I'm confused. I'm speaking a little assertively as well. Look at this excessive shit that Adobe does instead of actually making their program better. Me. What is this button? Can I have an XML? Cannot. This makes me mad. This This makes me mad. Fuck's sake. Let's try all these steps first. This fucking pisses me off. I have to go to a tutorial. Because you just can't just fucking click some buttons and have it work. Goddamn, DaVinci, you shouldn't need a tutorial for this. This guy has 2 timelines. Sorry, what? There was a fucking button? There was a... Yeah. Let's... Give me that button. Where was the button? I don't... Where was the fucking button? Can we... Is this all... New bin. There you fucking go. There you go. Just be mindful that this says smart bins and you can put a regular bin in the smart bins folder, and that just pisses me off because why would you do that? Why'd you do that to me? Back to fucking pissing me off. So if I want to import shit, I select it all. Just bear with me. Alright, I select it all, I open it, and it doesn't fucking show up anywhere. Doesn't even show up here. I don't know what you fucking being a dick for. Just give me my shit. ABC. Import? No, don't give me a timeline. Damn it, where's that button? Oh my god. It's gonna righteously piss me off, this program. Oh, cool, a different layout. I don't have time for this shit. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't have time for this fucking... if I delete it from this... I just don't want these smart bins. Can you stop being smart? Okay, I'm gonna go into Premiere. I'm gonna make a new timeline with everything in it. Everything ever. Ugh. It just really fucking pissed me off. And then I'm just gonna export the timeline, put it in there. Ugh, so annoying. Everything is so annoying right now. This is straight up fucking wasting my time. No, get fucked. What am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong here? It's so fucking annoying. Seriously, where the fuck is the media going? Where is the fucking media going? Does DaVinci know they suck? Import? Do I have to buy it to make it work? Like, does it just have a pretty layout? If it's not, do you... So fucking annoying. Oh my god, so annoying. I'm so pissed at the program. It's kind of funny for future me, not for me at the moment. Okay. How to piss off Vanessa. So I didn't click this button where it says import media. I clicked this button where it says import media folder. What the fuck, DaVinci? What does this button do? Sync? No. Relink? Alright, whatever. I've got a fucking folder. Do I have a folder and a folder? Do I have a folder and a folder? Give me a different layout. Give me a different layout. This is so frustrating. Okay, I figured it out by clicking this button down here.
Wow! Incredible! Tiny melee! Visible melee!
Because if you're in this, I don't know what fucking view. Maybe this one? You can't. DaVinci, you've got some shit to sort out. You're free though. You can't piss me off that much, but like, fuck. Okay, this is really fucking pissing me off. So I'm just gonna create a new timeline from scratch. Okay, this is what I did. Timelines, you gotta be in a bin. Timeline, create new timeline. No. Import from this. You can't just go file, import, timeline, or media from XML. You gotta do it here. Alright, text does not import. I'll see if there's a workaround for this later. Import from here. This one. Sure. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Why are you not doing it now? Oh my god, you're literally so fucking annoying. Okay. Oh, sure. I have no clue what I did differently. No fucking clue. Okay. It works. I'm asking chat how to move the text, and he goes, do this, and I'm like, I just did that, and we saw it majorly pisses me off. It doesn't appear as expected. You need to manually recreate the titles. Or export it as video. No, thank you. Transparent video files. No, thank you. Alright, this entire switch, it pisses me off, the entire thing. So, before I try and do things, I need the layout. So, I've got my two timelines that... Where are my staples? I don't have my staples in here. I didn't put my staples in. I'll put my staples in, and then I'm gonna figure out the two timelines, and then get rid of this, and I'm ready. Okay, am I going to rage quit? Okay. Oh, these are all the graphics. Oh, okay, close. Sure, I've got my staples. Ugh, this is such a process because I've already got all these images in my little drawings folder. Oh, that's a nested clip. Oh, that's a nested clip. This pisses me off in general. And I have a Patreon video to share today and a digital artwork to finish. So I'm going to come back to this later. Whoa, this is so funny. Fuck you. I'd like to open this. Okay, switching to single viewer mode. Customizing your interface is quite straightforward. I hope so. That would be fantastic. So, shows two viewers, source and timeline. In the edit workspace, by default, you can switch the single viewer mode to make more. What am I looking for? Source and timeline. Edit workspace.
Wow! Incredible! Tiny melee! Visible melee!
I just watched an Affinity vs Adobe video. It was like 11 minutes. Wasn't anywhere near as comprehensive as this. He essentially said Affinity is cheap. So, I go to the edit workspace, I right click on the viewer area, which I don't know what that is. Let's go. I'm right clicking, guys. I'm right clicking. I'm right clicking. What do you want me to do? Give me like 5 rage quits. I'll be back. I figured out one thing. I clicked this button here and I clicked display timeline. I clicked this and okay, so I just want them shorter. I would just wait. Is that what I do? Are you telling me this is what I'm meant to do? Oh, that seems less accommodating. Oh, thank you. That's what I would like. Okay, shorter. Thank you. That's what I like. Okay, now I would like an extra timeline, but I'm not ready to import one. What I did is I searched it, and then I found it here. I don't know what that other window was. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. I am okay with this layout. Yeah, it essentially mimics what I had before. I guess now I have to start working to figure out how to use the program. It's just, the thing that I still don't like is the height on these, because I want to fit another timeline on top. It seems as if I can do it. So, to view both tablets simultaneously, look for a button that has 3 stacked lines in the top right corner of the timeline panel. So top, right. That wasn't what the instructions said, but I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, this is something I wanted to solve for a while. So, if I zoom, my nails aren't done, I'm doing my nails. If I zoom like this, it doesn't work in Resolve, but if I do it in Premiere, it does work. But, okay, preferences, user, editing, keyboard, and mouse. Let's take a look. Was I meant to look for user? Editing? Editing? General? Oh, okay, that wasn't very straightforward to me. User, editing, keyboard and mouse. Okay, well, while I'm here, I don't like smart bins, get lost. I believe chat was lying. Okay, I figured it out. These buttons. I don't know how much I like that. I don't know how much I like that. Maybe. Well, I won't change the shortcuts just yet. I'll just work with it. Because I really liked being able to zoom with a scroll. Cause, or maybe... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, God. That's actually going to be so annoying. Alright. Now I need to learn how to make a title. Okay. How do I put text? Don't lie to me this time. Okay, go to the edit page. All right, got it. Open effects library. On the left-hand side, click effects library if it's not already open. I believe that's open. Oh no, I'm clipping. Oh no, I opened everything. Sure, this should be the effects. Okay. Go back. Click on Effects Library if it's not open. Okay. Navigate to Titles. Under the Toolbox section, you'll find Titles category. Oh, Toolbox Titles. Okay, so this whole thing is the Effects section. And I kind of knew that because I was clicking this ages ago. Okay, so that, like, why would I not have that open? Oh, I guess, whatever, it's the index. Okay, so Titles. Basic title. Cool. All right. Let's just custom. What's the difference between these two? Custom title? Basic title? What is the difference between these two? I don't fucking know. Let's put some text. Okay. Let's do May 8th. Oh, okay. So give me a second. Now I need to format it. What do you want from me? Chat's already ahead of me. Drag and drop. Cool. I don't know. Do I have time to figure out the difference between those two? What is lower thirds? Okay. That really is a little bit disappointing to what I majored in uni. Edit the text. Select the clip. Open inspector panel. If it's not already open, in the upper right-hand corner, open. All right, so we're looking for an inspector panel. I don't like this over here. How do I... Oh, how long has that been there? Whoa. I don't want it over there. I want it over here, but I'll get used to it. Where's my font? There's my font. We want this on regular, and we want it to be, what are it called? I want it to be an exponent. Okay. Hey man, I clearly did something there. What's going on? What's going on? I did it. And the only way I can explain it is through code. So, you know, when you open your span or your tag or whatever, your P, and then you put some text in it, and it's like I put a little tag in there and then I put the exponent style text. And then I wanted to go back, but it's like I didn't realize I was going back into the other tag. I would guess that's what was going on there in the background. So I just went back into the other tag and then kept writing and then cut the rest out. So that's what I did there. I don't have normal words way of explaining that. So for a little while now, I'm just going to open whatever file this was in Premiere, and then I'm just going to compare and put whatever I have missing in here. That was annoying. That was so annoying. So I accidentally clicked that. And then for like ages, I was like, what did I fucking do? Like, it would have been funny if I actually recorded it. Anyway, if you accidentally click that, you're going to see this thing here. I have no fucking clue right now. I assume it would be to adjust the opacity, or if it was here in the audios, it would... Just don't do that. Just don't accidentally click this damn button. I might be clicking that button because what's this? What is this? What is this? Figure it out later. Back to replacing these. Okay. Searching is just taking up a lot of my time. So instead, we're going to have this new tactic, and I'm just going to click all the buttons. Well, that was an in-out marker. I don't want that. How do I get rid of the in-out markers? In-out, in-out, in-out. I am still sticking by this plan after I figure out how to get rid of those. Okay, you just click. Oh, thank fuck that's gone. That was annoying, that little... Okay, so in-out, but Command Z. I like calling it Catarl because Catarl. But it's command, actually. It's genuinely command. Okay, so back to it, back to it. I want to clip. I want to be clipping, clipping. Are there any shortcuts here? Okay. Markers, remove. I don't think there are any shortcuts going on here. Whoops. I'm gonna open history. I would like to open... Oh, you can't open history. Okay. But what I can do is I can manually click the button, and then I go to history, split clip. Rich at offset. So split clip, that's probably... Now I want to go to my shortcuts. Clip. Speakers. Split. Okay. Shift Command J. Let's see. Haha, that's a stupid shortcut. Let's change that. Fantastic. Look, look, look. Haha. And it's just like Premiere where you have to select one if you only want one. Good. That's way better than Shift Command J, like doing some sort of acrobats over here. Haha. Okay, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to manually do it, check the history, and then assign a shortcut. That's something I'm going to use. Alt. Up. I'll show you. It moves it up. I love that. Okay, I just used a tool that's the roll clips. So normally I would click N And for fuck's sake. Oh, is that what that is? That's a marker. Okay, so roll clips. Let me go to my keyboard. Roll. Roll. And I just want, what's this? What did I use? I think I used this. What did I use? T. Trim edit. Okay. Can't find it. Out of laziness, I'll just start using the T. Okay, what's actually bothering me is I want... Let me go here. We are doing this. See? I want to know how to get this mini timeline with the movements. Effect control. Okay, let's ask chat. And you can lie to us again. Oh, okay, I don't need a new question. Animation? Yeah, yes, it technically is an animation.
There are two types of animations. Like, not really, but like when you're talking to someone, there are two types. So there's the type where you like literally like move a character's arm frame by frame. And I've learned how to do that. And the other one is just obvious. So I had this boss and we hated each other. And she said, oh, I want to animate the character in. And me having done animation, I assumed she meant she wants me to move the arms. And she was also a creep, so she was also, there was like cameras and stuff, and she was always team viewing me. She didn't know that I knew. You're meant to declare that. So she was team viewing me and watching me do the animation, and she rings me. She's like, send me this to like cover the fact that she was spying on me. And then turns out she should have phrased it differently. She wanted it to like pop up, just to appear, not like to actually animate in. So there's, when I'm talking to chat, I'm kind of like, which animation are you talking about?
Chat was telling me like I was an idiot. What are keyframes? I was like, well, a human would have understood this. Tell me more about the keyframes. Because all he has here is one line. So there's a little, ignore that before. Select the clip or layer, ensure you're in the edit, good. Open inspector, okay, we figured out where that is. Setting your keyframes, choose a property to animate. The inspector, find a property you want to animate. Set the keyframe position. Position the playhead on the timeline. Is this where this thing comes in? No, that's not. I hate this because it's like right there and it's like I just want to click on the thing. So I have to be mindful now of where I'm clicking. This is a symbol for a keyframe. I'm quite sure that is a symbol for a keyframe. So we're gonna click it. Can I get a visual of what I'm doing here? No, okay, that's my visual. Oh, okay, and if I want to go to the next keyframe, I'm doing this. Sure, whatever. Sure, that's quite minimalist. Sure, let's do that. Here's a close-up. So if you go here and you're like, I'm moving it. See, I like it. I've just, there's just no visual. That's what you got. This is why I wanted the visual, because I want to make that faster. So I'm kind of like, how do I, just drag it? I just want to drag the keyframe. Success.
Success!
It's a bit slower than usual. Well, yeah, let's see if I can get a visual on this. The bottom of the timeline. So you can't just click this. Can you? Can you? No, because it's on this one. Ugh. But I don't like that because I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, just get fucked. Here. Show keyframe editor. Is that it? Is that it? How do I use it? How am I meant to use this? What the fuck? Come on, you know this is dumb. God damn it. No, I click that button like an insane person. Da Vinci keyframes. That is what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Give me Da Vinci. Oh, oopsies. Oops. Okay. Give me this shit. Good. Well, I don't see it here. I just straight up don't see it. I just do not. Why don't I see it? Because I'm cool if I can see it. These guys onto it. See the keyframes. That's exactly what I want. It could be my settings. So it is on. Oh, it's not on thumb. Okay, but give me. Oh yeah, I've got a stupid T now. You said it needs to be on thumb. Do you South Africans say Da Vinci? We're gonna have the last two, the middle, and the first one. Okay, last two, middle, and the first one. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't need that. So it's not popping up. I guess I'm just gonna click some buttons and I'll get back to you. Solved. And there was nothing. You just gotta click a bunch of 100 buttons. I had a PDF out. Where'd the PDF go? Preview? I had the user manual out. No, this is, okay, you know before where I was like, text plus lets you see the keyframes. Text does not let you see the keyframes. And I'm curious now. Oh, and it lets you see these ones too. Okay. So, just don't use text. There's no point using it. Just use text plus. Problem solved. And no one on the internet said it. So, woo, new tutorial.
That text versus text plus. So text, I was wrong. It's not useless. The little exponent looking letters, you can't get those in the text plus. So it does have a use. But if you nest it, because you can't see the keyframes, if you want to see the keyframes, nest it and then Pauline Hanson. And then do your effects. And I'm thinking, Da Vinci is way better than Premiere. Like, I haven't got a grip on it yet, but I can see it. So Premiere wins in, I've nested all these things, all these background images, cars and donuts, and they're more glitchy in Da Vinci, is what I mean. This is the one I made in Premiere, no glitching. But here I go into Da Vinci and yeah, it glitches just a little bit. But when I want to change, like if I want to transform the thing just by like dragging the transform box. See, I have no issue just doing shit like that. However, if I go into Premiere, I have lots of issue doing this. So you gotta go here, you click motion. Just because my computer's heaps sick, it's not that laggy, but in the past, it's been laggy. Way better in Da Vinci. I keep stumbling on the names. Way better in Da Vinci. And then I like how the keyframes are on the actual timeline instead of like a separate timeline. I'm gonna finish doing the staples in Da Vinci. And then I want to learn how to do the ripple delete, as in put my own shortcut. What the fuck? Alan from The Hangover stole my nickname. No, he didn't. It's really similar. This is cool. If you want to preview how it looks,
Whoa. You guarantee I'm going to use that one. Cross dissolve. Yep, got it. Well, I want the slide in. Motion, push. That's a huge time saver right there. Like throwing these, being able to like preview it. The amount of times I've had to like drag it over and be like, oh, nah, that's not the name that I thought with my memory on that one. I have a goal today to finish one of my 160 videos that I haven't edited. I have no clue where this is saving. This seems like a regular question. Like, why is the whole first page on Google this question? Da Vinci. Let's figure it out. Okay, so you close your project and you go export project. Where are you keeping it in general though? The rest is just like learning as I go. So I'm gonna start.
How to play.
Alright, I'm on Struggle Street already. Man, why is this difficult? Trusty chat that likes to lie. And it was like unsupported codec, corrupt file, file permissions. I was like, this one, it's this one. It's got to be this one because my hard drive's locked. So I moved it to my desktop, and it arrives in here now. Give me another timeline. Turn this into a timeline. Can I do that? Create new timeline using, that's what I would like. And the start time code confuses me because am I starting at like 1 hour? And it works like Premiere where you drag it in and it stays in line. It stays in order. What the fuck is this? Is this up or side? Let's figure it out. So jumping to first frame. It's neither. What the fuck is this? What is this kind of game? What is... What? Absolutely no idea. And it's not like these buttons go to the very beginning. They just... Am I meant to... No? Am I... That just kind of breaks the application. Look what it does. Just kind of... Because if I delete the shortcut, I don't know how to get it back because I don't know what button to click. But then I don't know what button to click, so I'm never going to use it. I dragged a screenshot in and I don't know why it's media offline. I looked up a few videos. Nothing helpful, and then I changed it to a JPEG and that worked. But I was like, why is... This one was rotated like that correctly. But I was like, oh, could it be the fact that I rotated it that it's not recognizing it? So maybe, we don't know, the JPEG's working, this one's just not working. But now that I look at it, I just need to do a hold screen, so I have to learn how to do those. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, I just tried assigning a shortcut to it, because in Premiere it's H. So Premiere wins on this one. It just doesn't work. Look at this. And when you freeze a frame, it includes the audio as well, unless you split it. So it's just a bit of a... Okay. At least I have a shortcut for the speed duration, so... Oh, here's another fun fact. Okay, so when you get the same issue with the text for the hold frame or the freezed frame, you don't see the keyframes, and I was like, wow, whatever, like I'm just editing now. So you probably have to nest that. I haven't tried. Okay, DaVinci wins this one. To move a clip slightly, use the comma and the full stop. It's awesome. Damn, he's clicking on my shortcuts and I can't hear it anymore. And I don't think it's my headphones. Restart the program. Don't fuck around clicking buttons, just restart it. It's the easiest way. Yeah, something was wrong with my image before because I seem to have no problem. I like how it just sizes everything. Like, it just sizes it perfectly. Here. Change clip duration, whereas this one, change clip speed. What's the difference? Done. That took way longer than normal, obviously. I don't know how to export it, but also I'm not going to share it anyway if I figured out how to export it because in Premiere it's called auto reframe where you change it to a vertical mobile size for the shorts, and I like doing them simultaneously because it brings more traction to the videos, like one person. So tomorrow. Okay, today was a day. I cut more shit for being an artist. So I'm just like, I still want to get this done. I still want to get this done today. Okay. I don't know. Tile screens. Okay, how do I get the double? There we go. I click this. Oh, okay. Now we know. Okay. So, if I delete that, then I go to, he said I have to put the playhead and I have to do something totally cryptic like this and drag it over here and, well, obviously the image covers what I want. So I want insert and I think, congratulations to me.
Congratulations!
Fantastic. Okay. That worked. I was not going to guess that. Did that even work? I think it worked. It's time to export. So apparently I go here to my little spaceship. Entire timeline. I'm a big fan of that. I like H264 just because it's fine and it's good. It's quality for speed. I can't use the timeline name. What is it? Okay. Browse. Desktop, please. Oh, fantastic. Don't put it on a MOV. Sure. Okay, apparently you need to have that clicked. And... oh, what are my files at? Where did I put my files there? Okay, what are... 920 by 1080. This is before I figured it out. Okay, and then he said don't leave it on automatic. There we go. He wants it at 10,000 because it's like it's not 4K, it's 1K. And then add render queue. And I'm just really curious how long it's going to take, so I'm going to render this. Do I get a timeline? Oh, 2 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes. Well done, Da Vinci. Aha! I get a treat. I already got a treat today. My Monstera fruit ripened on the end. Look at it go. I love this. This is hilarious. This is so funny. I'm just quickly trying to learn. It's called Smart Reframe in Da Vinci, not Auto Reframe. And he's just casually like, this is just footage of my girlfriend. And it's like just some hot chick. So funny. I love that. What was it? That was a flex. Continue on teaching me, please. You know what? I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Because I just don't like it. It doesn't do it right. Because I don't have people in mind. I've just got my hand, and the AI doesn't know what to do. Okay, we're done with that. We're done with this page. Create new timeline. I want to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 1080. I went to go grab the full video on YouTube bit, but I think I want to redesign it, so I'll do it tomorrow. That only goes on TikTok. All the YouTube stuff's done. Okay, I was kind of like, do I let this go? I need to know where all my files are. So this is what you click, and then you find this, and then this is where the files are. Where'd it go? Reveal and finder. Give me that. Here we go. Did we find it? They say this is tidier. Okay. I want to make a shortcut just because I have to compare. I have to be like, about to wrap up these videos. So I've got all these videos here and I like to be able to visually see them. Be like, okay, so I've ticked that one off. It's over there. Put it here.
Success!
Put it there. Okay. Damn. Good thing I've learned how to like terminal my computer to turn off on its own. So I'm just quickly going to learn how to do the countdown and then that's today's work.
How to play!
Alright, instead of going to chat, we're going to learn the old school way. We're going to use YouTube. I did not find that useful because I speed up the time code. Set timeline time code. This is what I want. Maybe? Alright, we're going back to chat. My question's too specific. Whoever chat got this info from, thank you for putting that somewhere on the internet, but I couldn't find it. So chat found it for me. So, open the effects, go to edit, and then, okay, well, I know how to do that. Titles and find time code. Alright, let's go. Did he just lie to me? Chat lied. That's how you do it in Premiere. So apparently you go to color. I'll let you know, I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work without something in there. We have to go to data burn in. Time code. Sure. Let's pop this one in here just to get ourselves something. Okay, here we go. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, I have to change my process a little bit. I have to put it together. Oh fuck, I don't think that's even gonna work. It would want me to export the entire thing instead of... You know how like there's discussions about moral issues with AI? This is where it fucking starts. Whoever told chat to lie is a piece of shit themselves, probably, to be honest. Alright, I'm asking if I can turn a data burn into a track on my timeline. We'll see if this is a lie as well. I don't think AI should understand that humans don't like deceptive behavior. Okay, I to be honest, I didn't read it. All I read is go to edit and click data burn in. So I didn't realize that because the other guy said go to color and then click data burn in. So I didn't realize you could do it in edit. Looks like you could do it in edit, and instead of project, I'm clicking clip. Maybe I should read it. Let me get rid of this one. Do I even have to... I think that... I don't know about that tutorial. Same deal, I got the gist. So I go here. And then I need to add some sort of... solid. Maybe I should actually read it. Generate... adjustment clip? Can I do that? Let's just see if this works instead. Burn in. On the clip. Okay. So then... Render in place. Does that do anything? Why did that? Could you? I found the solid color. It's in generators, but I can't do anything with it. I can't make it transparent. I can't burn in data. Get rid of that. Yeah, can't do anything with it. This is a thinker? Has no one done this before? I'm thinking I'll give it a day to think, but I probably think I'll have to export it from Premiere as like, oh shit, that's gonna be difficult. No, I can do transparent background. I'll probably have to export a really long clip and be like, no one touch my damn clip. I could get creative and do like a counter with like semicolons as text in between. I'm coming back to this. How do I change the timeline pixel size? So it could be in timeline. I got it. I used trusty YouTube. Okay. Here we go. I figured out. It's just going to take some, man, that was an annoying, I had to ask chat for this one. So you hold down Alt and you can only move up and down. The pinch does not work. Doesn't work. So you have to, like, you know when you open DaVinci and there's like someone with these massive wheels, like it's some sort of custom thing? I'm one of them now. Maybe I should get 2 more mice. Make it a really intense setup. Okay, I just shuffled this from this spot in the timeline, technically here to here, and it moved the other clips here. In Premiere, it's just Command, but in DaVinci, it's Shift Command, and chat will tell you it's just Command, and it's kind of like this button. Oopsies. No. I'm still getting the hang of this phone, like making sure that it's just not too dim. So making a lighting preset is really easy here. You just like set it up, click these buttons, because I was like, what? I don't always want colors. I was confused for a moment there and I went to HDR and I was like, that's what I want. So I'm just, where are the presets? Oh. Okay. Points for DaVinci. I think I'm coming around. Like, I know Premiere sucks in general. So I import an XML from Premiere, and then this file here was still red. It was unlinked. And then I was like, okay, I've got to learn how to like put the file in, and then on Premiere you hold Alt and you drag it over. So what I did is I found the file because I was like, I clicked Command I and it wasn't, no. So instead I was like, okay, I've got to figure this out. So I dragged the file in and it just automatically linked. It just, like, fuck yeah. It's just a Premiere thing because I got a new hard drive recently. So you can't, you know that trick where you open a Finder window and you drag the Finder window in and then like it recognizes where you are? Premiere doesn't do that, just because, you know, Premiere. So just copy the path name and throw it in there. So I haven't moved these to my unlocked hard drive yet. Yep, got some errors. So let's just see what happens. Oh, one sec. Oh my god, that is just amazing. Look at that, it just links. It's beautiful. Let me grab this then. For DaVinci, because my setup's going to be hectic real soon, like as soon as I get my shit together. So I'm thinking maybe like one really little compact mouse here so that I can hold Alt and do it really fast. I just tried doing the shift command thing again, but you can only do it from a different place in the timeline. You can't do it, like if it's above, if you place it above, you just go insane trying to do it. All right, back to the time code. So this guy puts in text plus and then does something. Right click? I don't know. Let's text plus. And then is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Let me just click some buttons. No, you can't just... I don't know if you saw that. You can't just type hours. That's going to be a separate one. It was a separate one anyway. Got my example in the background. By the way, I'm a huge fan that cropping is just there all the time. Oh, I'm cropping them. My face was very confused about that. Settings, cropping. Huge, huge fan that it's there all the time. This is my font. Yeah, I like that one. Like, you don't have this much customization in Premiere. I'm just realizing that you don't, like, all the locked things, the things that come with the DaVinci Paid, they're still there. Like, I thought that maybe I'd have, like, extra options if I paid for it and I just have no clue what they are. But they're there and you can see them and you just, if you accidentally click, it goes, no, 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 no. So I like that I know what I'm missing out on. And I like that, like, there's so many, I can choose what font I want with this time code. I couldn't do that in Premiere. I have a small issue with the spacing of numbers. It is most likely my positioning of the text. These things, anchor it here, please. Okay. And then if I move it, wait, this is going to take some shuffling. Okay, maybe that's why Premiere doesn't let you. So I changed it to Open Sans, and Open Sans stays exactly where it is. So this is purely dependent on the font, whether they chose to put the one in the center or whether they've got specific kerning on it. So, all right, what other fonts can I... DaVinci wins again. DaVinci wins again. So in Premiere, it only goes up to 24 or 20 hours or something. And then I have to like do some sort of creative chopping here and then be like, okay, I'll put this hour over here and then change it every 10 hours. This one just keeps going. I think that's my most longest painting. 50 something hours. But cool, only one time code. That's fantastic. And it's just there. I don't have to, like, that burn-in thing wasn't gonna work for this. I love this. Big fan, very big fan. What happens if I... Oh, okay, all right. Premiere restarts it, and I don't think I really care for that anyway. Because I always, every time I cut it, I was like, oh, I have to redo it. Fantastic. Okay, can I... New compound clip. Create. Speed. I tried clicking here, I can't. This is something I'm not going to be a fan of. Having to drag it instead of being able to change the time. Does it go really fast? It does. Okay, that's the only downside. So you turn it to a compound clip and then you change the duration. Just in general, it bothers me that I can't change to the seconds. I have to change the percent. Chat seems to be under the impression that I can change the timing because of a small quirk in DaVinci's interface. Okay, right click, slash, ensure the speed checkbox is disabled. Are you lying again? Chat's lying. I bet I'm not the only person that annoys though, so, what is it? What was the word he used? Speed. Alright then. Oh, he wasn't lying about I thought this was going to be a lie as well. Wait a second, did that work? Oh my god, that worked! Alright, here's what you do. Compound clip. I should make a shortcut for this. Clip. Command R, okay. Ooh, speedy, okay. Good. Entirely unexpected way of doing it, that's fine, entirely different program. I'm cool with it.
Continue.
Am I done? I thought it was gonna be harder than that. I thought this was gonna be the most difficult. So I spent some time this morning converting more Premiere files into DaVinci files. I guess I just do that a bit more and then I'm done. The only obstacle left is that when I have a nested clip in Premiere, it doesn't transfer to DaVinci, it just goes, what the fuck is this? So in Premiere, if I go into the nested clip and then export that as a new XML and then go into DaVinci, import it and then just move it onto the timeline and then create my own compound clip, that's the only obstacle and we're gonna go through that, but I think I'm done essentially. I just have 3 videos that I'm just gonna finish in Premiere. They're essentially done. And yeah, I haven't really started. I'm so behind on editing. Like there's no Premiere files in these, which means I haven't even started. So, yeah, I just convert. No, am I done? I might be done. I gotta check all these ones with the green because that means there should be a Premiere. Yeah. All right, we're putting this into practice. So I am editing this video. This is one of the last ones that I'm editing in Premiere. And I'm like commenting on how long it took. So I need to do the time lapse, which explains why I've only got 250 gigs in my 4 terabyte hard drive. So once these move onto the desktop, then I can bring it into DaVinci, do the time lapse, see how rotating it works. I'll be fine. And then put it in here. Also, look at my fancy new mouse pad. This one has 4 layers of padding instead of 2. See how long this is. 10 hours and 18 minutes. Is that true? No. Let me go here. 45 clips. That's true, because 4 clips an hour. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think the frame rate is different because it's just counting up. So 10. No, I cropped it wrong because like I just didn't know because you play it in real time and let me just do that. Let me correct this cropping. There we go. There's nothing wrong with my frame rate. I just have to correct the original file. I don't know how to get to an exact point on the timeline. I don't know. So I just zoomed in a lot and then got there through that. But judging by DaVinci so far, I don't think it's impossible. Okay, there's a learning curve here. There's a learning curve here. I read the hours as minutes. So this is actually a 3-hour clip instead, but no.
Hopefully this is doable. In Premiere, I like to disable the track and then export the non-timed version, and then I export the timed version after I've shortened it again. So let's just spaceship.
Success!
Yeah, this seems to be working a lot faster than usual.
More videos about Adobe's sneaky ways. Oh, I did, there's just so much to take in, I didn't take this part in. So they're scanning your computer for illegal or abusive content. So child pornography, but it's like, Adobe, stay in your lane. I don't have anything illegal, I joke about it.
Meanwhile, in an unrelated story, I just don't have the budget to smash this, so like, I really hope they listen.
But, that's inappropriate. That's the cop's job. Wait, there's actually so much wrong with that. Like, cause it's not like, because what that lawyer there said is then we get a human to look at the footage. It's like, I'm sorry, what, you're getting one of your employees to look at the footage? Like, what if they just put it on a USB? Like, oh, leave it to the cops, to be frank.
Look at your content to respond to feedback or support requests. Detect, prevent, or otherwise address fraud, security, legal, or technical issues. We do not review all content uploaded, but we may use technologies, vendors, processes, or manual human review to screen for certain types of illegal content. For example, child sexual abuse material or other abusive content or behavior. This is concerning because it's virtue signaling.
Interesting video. I highly recommend letting your algorithms learn that you don't like Adobe and just watch all the videos come in. They're just so interesting.
Excellent. I've just edited the last video in Premiere. There's the delete button. And now I just have to convert all these. And maybe a couple more because I created some GIFs for some clients and I like to use video editing software instead of Photoshop to create GIFs. Oh, I have to check about GIFs. You can make a GIF. All you do is you go here and GIF. Excellent. In Premiere, I have a shortcut to, it's like the image comes in centered and large. I have a shortcut to do that. It's funny because I labeled it smaller on the left. I did start to use the good old internet, but then I was like, oh, top 10 shortcuts. I see where this is going. 70 shortcuts. I just don't have the time. So I'm gonna take my chances with the liar. And look, I labeled them. Right click on the clip. Oh, okay, that's all I need to know. Maybe I should have kept reading. Let me go back and keep reading. Well, this sounds like it's going to be a bit of a lie. Where is it? S. Save as preset. You want? Preset. Save layout. Take selector. Yeah, that was a damn lie. Here we go. Chat was just a stepping tool. Stool? Stepping stone. Yes. I changed the word to preset and where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? How to keep just in transition. Yes, this is what I like. Do I have DaVinci 17? What have I got? I don't know. No, I don't know how to read. Back onto the hunt. I think I've been using the wrong language again. I think it's called a macro because when I go to Affinity Photo, it's called macro in there, or macros. I feel so sheltered.
In high school, I switched schools because my teacher in the first school, she was like, no, I'm not endorsing you for 2-unit math. You had to get endorsed to do the higher math. And back then I wanted to be an architect. So she was like, switch schools if you want to. And she was also a bit of a bitch. And she was like, it's okay if you drop out. So I switched schools. And I'm not the kind of kid that drops out. So I didn't drop out. But when I got to the new school, so I was good at PDHP in both schools. But when I got to the new school, we had a test straight away. So there was this topic that I was absolutely acing in the previous school. But the new school, they were, because different teachers and all that, they were using different jargon, different topics and all that kind of thing, but it was still like the same framework. But so in the test, I did like this full page outlining it, explaining it, and being like blah blah blah. And I got a big fat 0. And I feel like this is happening again. I'm getting a big fat 0, even though I know how to make like a transition and all that.
You could play a drinking game on how many times I said the word school just now. Okay, he's not necessarily explaining the correct thing. He's explaining how to do effects, not how to do transitions. What happened here, sir? What happened here, sir? I want to see how this works. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Oh, okay, it works. All right, so if I go into the Fusion page, I've just got the median? Media in and media out. Inspector effects, sure. Settings, tools, I don't know. Oh man, I'm just clicking again. What's this macro going to control though? What's this macro controlling? I do not know. No. With my newfound language again, we're going to go to chat. I'm just going to bounce between everyone. I really had a lot of goals today, but this is slowing me down. Add a transform node. So, oh shit, I forgot again. Okay, go to Chrome. Right click on the node graph, add tool, transform. Okay. Add tool, transform. Ah, okay. And then, okay. There you go, you're focused now. I think I have to hold shift. What the fuck is going on here though? Like, can you sit here? Okay. Can you not go off the page though? Like, are we off the page? Oh, so I don't know what's going on here. I'll just make it. There's another one here. I don't know. Can I close this? I've added it. Okay, sure, like Blender. Adjust the settings. Sure, we've done that. Create a macro. Right click on the transform, create macro. Okay, I'll be back. Now I'm going to mix those instructions with these instructions and just quickly templates. Ooh. Do I put it in effects? I don't know. Show folder. Macros. I don't understand. Can I just... I did my own damn thing. So you know how I made a folder here? I went here. I don't know where I went. And I clicked show folder. And it's here. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to drag it in. Okay. Wait, what the fuck is this? Was that... What the fuck is this? Can you show the whole thing though? Ugh. Okay. Effects. God damn, this is not fun to set up. Did I rage quit too soon? Did I rage quit? Shift? No, I'm just gonna click some buttons. And then we're gonna save the macro. The guy made it sound like hell to find the folder where the macros are kept. It was, you just click show folder. No, I was right to rage quit because it just fucking cuts off the image. I feel like there's a huge gap. There's like either noobs versus, I don't know, man, I can't find it. Look what he's teaching me. This is so basic. Everyone can figure this out. Do you have views just because people are trying to figure something else out? Okay. Chat's lying again. And he's like, you're right. Because I was like, there's no such thing. He goes, it's save preset. I'm like, well, we've discovered that DaVinci doesn't use the word preset, so they use the word macros. He wants me to create a compound clip. Let me just hunt a little longer. It seems as if adjustment clips are the only way to do it, so maybe Premiere's saving the transform is just like a Premiere thing. Because this guy, he's like frustrated. He's like, man. And then they go adjustment clip. And he's like, no, it doesn't work. And then they go, where'd they go? Adjustment clip. And he goes, thank you so much. So it looks like I have to do an adjustment clip. Alright, back to this guy. 1 minute, no thank you. We're doing this one. Play. That creates a bit of an issue because because it adjusts all the clips underneath it. Let's go back to this guy with the big eye. God damn it! Okay, he answered the question first up because apparently everyone's asking this question. Can you limit the amount of clips underneath that it edits? And he goes, no, it's all or nothing. How do I solve this problem? Let me try something. Can I copy these? Can I copy these? Nodes are so fucking complicated. I don't fucking... What have we got? It's interesting. It's almost like electronics. If you had like a circuit and you've got like, this would be the series and then these would be the parallels. And so he's saying you can put a transform here or you can put one here, or if you put one here, it transforms the whole thing. So if I put a light, it would be powered by the entire thing, like if the transformer were a light. But if I put the light only on the text, then it only lights up when power goes into the text. I think that's interesting. No, it's not in there. I don't think, man, isn't this a better program? Surely it is. Here's what I'm gonna do. Command copy. Paste attributes. What's the other one? Position. Where is position? Apply.
Success!
Okay. I'm cool with that one. I'm cool with that. Thank you, Jason Roberts video. No fucking around over here. How to save attributes. That's the word that I'm looking for. I've been reading about these power bins, which would make sense, because in DaVinci, I've got these. Can I just convert them? Can I convert this to a power bin? What is a power bin? New. Power. Interesting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make an adjustment clip on this guy. So this Staples timeline, I wouldn't mind that to be in a power bin. Copy. Am I in the right one? Copy. Adjustment clip. Paste attributes. Apply. Okay. So now, there we go. And then all I have to do is click copy, and then when I go here, so I'm going to reset that. Close enough. It's a bit slower, but like close enough. 6 minutes? 1 minute. 1 minute. Play. Oh, a cat. Let's go back to this guy, this dishonest piece of machine. Power bins. Okay, I'm gonna enable a power bin, and then if it just shows up, then cool, I'm just gonna work with it. We're done here, chat. I should be in the media pool. Wait, he didn't go here. Oh no, where did he go? No, I was listening. It just... it's literally right there. Cool. What if I don't want to call it master? Power bin not updated. Please unselect these before adding them. You mean down here? Okay. So I have to go here. What do you want from me? What do you... Ugh. You guys are seeing a pattern that I don't like to read pop-ups and I don't like to read anything. So here, compound clips, fusion clips, timelines. It's a timeline. Cannot be placed in a power bin. So that just... What's the point, man? What's the point? Oh, damn, I'm not going to need it in this example. I like this part. Ripple delete, it moves with the playhead. At the end, I don't know, I think it was my phone, but the words are skipping. Whatever, it's a really short video. And I don't think it's the frame rate. I think it might have been my phone. Oh, I could easily check that. No, it's DaVinci, it's the frame rate. But I'm kind of like, oh, I'm so new at the program, I just don't know. Should I figure it out? No, maybe it's just rendering. Okay, anyway, the point is I can't click Command R or X to change the duration, but this is nice because it's just an image. So it tells me here how long it is, and I need it to be 20 seconds so that YouTube can put the end screen and people have time to think and be like, okay, maybe I want to like the video. And after a year's time and this video is on YouTube, please like it. Damn it, it's just so annoying. It keeps exporting with like the sound, you can't even hear it. The sound's not matching. But I go to the timeline and it's fine, so yeah. I don't know, I'm just clicking buttons. Finally, I think I solved it. Like, it's still slightly off. No, it's entirely off. Definitely the export settings. It's not the timeline because it's playing fine on the timeline. It's definitely playing fine on the timeline.
Bonus stage.
Get fucked. Could not be processed. Tell me, Fusion composition. I should have fucking played around in Fusion. God damn it. Okay. Maybe... Okay, so what I successfully did is I rendered this entire thing. And it's just... Where's the fucking Fusion? Where is the Fusion? Is it on this? Where's the button? Where's the button?
Success.
Finally. Where the error was, I exported the clip beforehand to the point and then from the point to the rest. And now I'm just using 2 clips and there's no damn Fusion going on. Yes, I did go into Fusion. I deleted all the nodes and blah, blah, blah. And I went and I clicked remove Fusion or reset blah, blah, blah. Didn't work. This whole DaVinci starting with 1 hour when the hour hasn't passed yet reminds me of someone I knew that told his daughter her first birthday was actually her second birthday because the first birthday was the day she was born, the day of birth. All right, back to this one. I feel like this is a tainted project, but because it's the XML that I exported from Premiere and maybe something went wrong, I don't know. Well, it's clearly referencing Fusion, but okay, let's chop everything up. Make the short version. Wait, where am I? No, here. Look at it go. There you go, problem solved. Just cut it, do the in and the out where the issue is, and do one side and do the other side and then combine them and problem solve. That's entirely not how you're meant to do it, probably. I don't know. Whatever, it's fixed. Oh no. I just deleted the project straight away because I'm mad at it. But it had those adjustment clips. Alright, whatever. I'll just, Hey man, I exported it. I'm happy. I swear I'm always looking for the chats. I titled them. But I find that when chat starts to lie, he continues on lying, so you just delete the chat. Oh, by the way, the sound synced back up. I don't know. Did I notice the sound after the fusion? I don't know. The whole thing was a mess. I had an issue. It just wasn't playing back right. So I went here and I was like, all right, I'll change it to 29.95 because that's what my footage is, I think. Didn't do anything. And then I went here to project settings. It's the exact same window. Didn't do anything. So instead, I went here, created a new timeline from the selected clip, and then dragged all my work into it. And I think it's working now. Damn. I always do chromatic abrasions when I'm like changing time in my videos, and it wants me to go to Fusion. Alright, please don't mess up my export. Chromatic. Oh. Wait, what'd the video guy do? His looks different to mine. This guy has his own name for it. The RGB split effect. Okay. Show me, please. Ugh. Fuck, this isn't even the right clip. Something's off. I haven't got it right. But it's not even the right clip, so... I just didn't do it. I didn't add the second channel because I was like, that's messing shit up. And then I did this weird thing where on the first channel, I just made it blue because it worked. Can I save this? Can I keep this forever? Okay, I learnt from a human. So according to this guy, all I have to do is go... Oh wait, am I media in, media out? Am I including that? I have to include it. That would make sense because it's just media. Let's include it. Let's see what happens. Okay. He has a secret. Oh, there we go. He had a secret button over here, but it seems as if my secret button's over there. Okay. I saved it on my desktop as well. It's just not showing up when I search it. Okay, that works. We just know from like 2 hours ago that I just don't like Fusion clips. Because RGB add. And there we go. It's a bit intense. I should have added more controls, but I didn't. You know what? I'll add the controls now. Solved. I overcomplicated it. I only need this. Good. I prefer to do things the hands-on way as opposed to like... Because I don't mind paying for the app, like eventually when I have money, but I don't know. I want to know what's going on. I have an issue here. I'm trying to describe... Oh, right. I was trying to zoom in incorrectly. I'm trying to describe in my billboard venture that it's a bad investment. And then this is like the money, and then this would be the loss. But as I play it, watch. See that little jump? So I want to learn how, I came across it in a video before. I want to learn how to make titles that I just drag and drop instead of using these ones because they're Fusion and Fusion's doing something different. I don't know what it's saying. No frame available for media output, which is, if I click, see this is the media out and I don't know what you want. This is important because it's going to export with that little mini black it's going to export like that, because I accidentally exported with no media and it did the red. I was just like, oh, that's interesting. It didn't do black, it just... I like that it's got its own forum. Where's the answer at? This is really bad, happens to me. Same here. I suggest titling the post with the word bug. Final version still a problem. Same. Anyone? All right. I'm gonna collapse in on my wormhole for a moment here. I'm looking for that guy's video. I think this is it. So now I'm gonna go time travel. The problem is that I have no sense of time and I don't actually know if it was yesterday or a different day. It had to have been yesterday. I don't know what day it was. This is the third video I'm watching and I can finally see they're showing me how to save it. That's all I need to know. Maybe I want one of these things. I want to make my own titles and everything. Okay, soon you'll see my videos slowly get better. Soon. Because I would have never thought about this with Premiere. It's very basic. Much easier than, I was trying to create a macro and then I was trying to create a setting, but instead, so I just created I did a text and a Fusion thing. Here I am using Fusion all the time now. I'll come around with it. I like it. It's interesting. I don't like it. So I used a power bin and I just dragged it in there. So this is my staples and then I'll use it simultaneously with the power bin. And yeah, because I made a new text clip. Sorry, it threw me off because I was listening to it. I've got to stop moving that. So that little thing, it stopped. Here, take it out. You can't see the little black thing? It's gone. It just fixed itself. Fantastic. So for other people doing this, I just went text, dragged it in. That's literally all I did. Time in the future. So it's great. I just grab it, I throw it here, and I go, oh look, it's fantastic. It just showed up. Why is there a 100 in the top? Oh, damn it. Okay. Oh, damn it. Was it this that I was using all the Fusion clips in? I don't know. I've been working so hard. Let's see if it exports. MOV, please. MP4 is good. And then I want to click 1000. No, I don't think it was this because I don't have anything here. But I did use the adjustment clip on this a few times. I intentionally don't use warp stabilizer in Premiere. You know how my camera is really shaky. Warp stabilizer, because it sucks in Premiere. It makes it blurry and nauseous to look at. So I'm curious if the DaVinci one's better. In the edit tab, inspector. So you're talking about the inspector situation. Inspector. Stabilization. Ooh, what's this button do? Here's the technicalities of how it works. It's like if I'm shaking this much, it crops it out and then tries to keep, it aligns the pixels to where they are. And this was invented...
Please explain.
Please explain. This was invented ages ago when I was in uni, so I'm very sure it's not AI. Maybe it was invented way before I was in uni. Oh, see, it crops it way too much. What's that thing? I think it's called a gimbal. I'll get one of those eventually. Sorry for how shaky this is. This is cute. I can untick zoom, which is really cool, but you see like the edges dance. What's better, having the edges dance and being confused, or like zoom in super close, or just have it shaky? I think the edges are really going to confuse people. You are going to see the edges cut in a bit because I don't want to zoom in on my face too much. Yes, when I have money, I'll get myself a gimbal. Or I'll really want to make one out of a couple bearings. Anyway, so yeah, I did some pretty seamless editing there. Pretty hectic. How do I do a circle crop on here? How do I really appreciate that crop is always sitting there being like, hey, you need to crop this one? You need to crop all of them? Okay, doesn't seem to be done that way. Shortest video wins my attention. Wait, I'm sorry, what? What kind of, what's going on here? Wait, look at this shit. How do you do that? Wait, that was just a huge distraction within itself. You know when you're doing something normal, like this one time I was just driving and then my friend was like really high and he was like, drive slower. So we were driving at 30 and it was hilarious. But I feel like this is one of those moments where someone would be like, I can't handle this. I can't. What? And then there's some sort of edge going on here. It's all just incredibly distracting. Should I just go for the... I can't. This one's better. I don't do drugs, by the way. Ever. Alright, third video. That last guy was just literally talking about an outline. Did I spell it right? A normal search on a computer, if you're out of the folder, it searches all the folders. But okay, so here we go. Transform. Alright, I think I got the gist of this. Edge rounding. Oh, okay, I like to move my... Okay. Alright, got it. So now I'm assuming... Okay. Whoa. Okay, none of that. What's yaw? What's messing about now? I just want to... Here we go. You don't need a full tutorial for this. So technically you'd only have to click one of them and you can just like... So now technically I've only got the crop bottom on. Okay. Okay, I do a really bad job in that because I zoomed here, but I also zoomed here, and then I just could have done a much better, tidier job. So I'm not going to save this one, but I might forget how I did this. Premiere, because you've got this thing and it takes up the whole screen. So if like it's auto select, where if you have anything on the page, it selects the one that takes up the most space. So I always have to like hide the clip if I ever want to change any other text. So this is great. It's just really easy. I definitely have fusion clips in this one. Let's see how it goes. Wait. Oh, it's working because I have a fusion clip on this one. I've started adjusting the colors with fusion instead of the color thing because I haven't quite figured it out just yet. Here's a fun fact. If you have your power bins, like the master selected, you can't drag files into the timeline. You have to select your other master. Yeah, now I can demonstrate it. Doesn't work, but I go into that folder and I return. All good.
Success!
This line here, I would like to know how to curve it. Because I can't see the keyframes. Okay, well, I need you around more often. I can see the keyframes now. Okay, I figured it out. I just clicked this button, and then I was like, oh, what's this point here? And it seems to be moving it. So then I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to click the opposite button. No, I'm not. I'm going to click this button. Sure. Can I just... I want to call them phalanges. Aren't those the things in your hands? So that's how it works. You've got two little ones here if you click the middle one. And then say, for example, if I go there, I can't find it. Oh, that's on the wrong side. I don't want it. Oh my God, I just learned something really cool by accident. So I was trying to cut this shorter, and then I got to a point where it would just go to here or it would cut it off. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to move the sound over, and I use these keys to move it. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to shuffle it using this key, and then instead it cut it to the place I want it to. And then if I want to move it, I unselect the edge. And then maybe I want the edge to be... That's so cool. Well done. Well done. I don't think Premiere had that. I would like to make a shape. I would like to make a shape because I want to outline that I'm clicking selection. So we're going back to the humans. I can do a 16-minute video, a 3-minute video, or a 1-minute video. And 1 minute takes the least amount of time from my life. Here we go. We go to Fusion. And then I want a background. Give me a background. So he did this backwards. He also placed his a bit funny. So I'm like, I want to place mine a bit funny. So I'm going to put one here. And then I need a rectangle. Yeah, sure. Let's do these. Oh, sorry. Okay. There we go. There we go. I want a bit of a glow. Soft edge. There we go. Look at this. Wait, that's not what I was moving. What was I moving? This one? Yeah. I like that. I've always wanted to do that without having to do the most annoying crop ever.
I have a gut feeling that if you put Fusion editing, like if you go into the Fusion tab and add a node, then you go back into the other timeline and then you adjust the size of the clip, I have a feeling that's why the Fusion keeps messing up. And I've been using it for color correction just because I just don't know.
The thing is, like ages ago, it feels like ages ago, change default. Change? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. Like nothing changes. So I have to learn. I'm going to focus on making sure that the camera captures good light in the first place. But I set a bunch of settings across these, and then I went here and then I clicked save as shared node, and remember to label it first. And then you go here and add node, and it's really easy to accidentally delete them. So just, you know, watch out for that. This is just a little bit funny. I ducked Affinity by Serif because I need the logos for the InDesign to Publisher video. And it seems as if Adobe knows that people search Affinity. It's like, hey man, no man, come back. Damn it. Oh, I didn't want to share my Patreon video late. But it's 2 a.m. and it will only be late by half a day. Fusion composition. Fucking hell, Fusion. I think it is the clipping. Where'd I get up to? Alright, I'll figure this out tomorrow. Excellent, I got past the title. I expect to have quite a few issues with this export. I'm only at 1%. Because I used the color editing a lot and then I was cutting back afterwards, and I really, really think that's the culprit. You know what's absolutely amazing? Premiere renders your computer useless when it's exporting. Like DaVinci, I can just go into Chrome and like do a little maths or check my junk emails. Oh look, I've got some crap. And like Premiere's not gonna get in the way. Aha, fuck yeah, it's actually working. This is excellent. In Premiere, the screen recordings are a different frame rate. Well, that would be the only explanation. It could be a explanation to my painting time lapses. And I always go in and check the timing, like by clicking X, which is the shortcut I made up for this. So I don't know what button it is. And no, the time just like, I don't have to adjust it at all.
I'm just adding one more thing that I learned. I'm probably going to be still learning like forever with this because there's just so much to video editing. But I ducked. I was like, hey, how do I watch the timeline back faster? And then the internet was like, what happens if you lose your timeline? And I was like, God damn, it's like talking to someone that wants to answer a different question to what you're asking. So I asked chat and I was like, how do I watch it back faster? And he was like, you use L. And I was like, oh, you guys saw I did mess with the shortcuts. I don't know what I deleted, but it works. So you click L and it plays back, and you click L twice and it plays back faster. So just there I saw that like I don't want to zoom in further, but you'll see. I know it works with J. There you go. Anyway, and I'm still, there's so much, it's just, it's a rabbit hole. There's so much to learn here. I'm just sharing the video because time's up. But that was kind of funny at the beginning. That was... Get Da Vinci!
Sorry for the clip show.
I'm just gonna do it Libre. So if I want to transform this, what the fuck am I clicking here? Oh no, okay, it's, what the fuck? Premiere just needs a little bit of attention here. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck you. This is the third video I'm watching, and I can see... This is the third video.
I have a gut feeling that if you put Fusion editing